Hi, I wanted to just send you a quick video and say thank you so much for being willing to even discuss doing a challenge with me. It's really exciting. I wanted to tell you a little bit more about what a challenge group is. But first I kind of wanted to just give you my experience with Beachbody and a challenge group and how it has had such a huge impact on my life. So, I have been overweight since I was a kid, pretty severely overweight by the time I was in upper middle school, morbidly obese by high school. It was pretty rough for me. My brothers were really active and really athletic, and I was the one who wasn't. And so that was really hard for me. I have always been the girl who stood in the back for pictures, who wanted nothing but a headshot because God forbid you see my whole body, because I knew how bad it was, but for whatever reason I just couldn't get control of it. And I have tried everything, and I genuinely mean everything. You know, I ate myself up to an obscene number, and finally at the age of 21 made a decision to have a gastric bypass. Because it was kind of that or die. And at 21, who wants to be faced with that idea, right? So I did that. I had the surgery when I was 22. And certainly I lost a lot of weight. Never got down below what is technically morbidly obese though. And that's just to show you how severely overweight I was. But I never did what I should have done. Like, I never started working out, and I never really did a good job of changing my eating. So weight was coming off because I could only eat small amounts, but I wasn't learning anything, and I wasn't healing, because we get to a place where we're so embarrassed and ashamed of who we are that we just struggle. And that was totally me. I was so embarrassed all the time of who I was. I excelled in certain areas, and I hid in anything social. So when my friends wanted to go out to a club when we were in college, nope. As I got older, when my friends wanted to go to a movie, it was hard because I could barely fit in a seat. So the bypass certainly gave me some freedom as far as I could fit into a seat in a movie theater now, and so I could go. But I just never dealt with all of the stuff that comes with losing weight. Like, I never dealt with how do I continue to get healthy, not just make the number on the scale go down, but how do I make it down to a healthy place? How do I limit my, struggle with possibly getting diabetes because it's rampant in my family? So I'm now 35 and I'm just figuring that stuff out. So we're talking gastric bypass 13 years ago. And then I've had 3 kids since then, been married, and I've gained a bunch of the weight back, not some of the weight, a bunch of the weight back. And I got up to almost 300 pounds again with this last pregnancy. And I have a beautiful little girl who's going to be 1. And when I had her, it was kind of this light bulb went off for me of, I have 2 older boys, and now I have a little girl, and do I want this little girl to have the struggles that her mom had? And I want her to feel confident and beautiful and amazing. And so what do I need to do that? And I met my coach because I saw her posting on Facebook, and I just touched base with her, but I was super indecisive about starting. And so I didn't for a long time, and I'd already purchased a challenge pack. So I had the Shakeology and I had T25, and then I purchased PiYo, and I wasn't doing anything. I would start and then I would stop because I wasn't engaging with anyone. I didn't have an active coach. I hadn't signed up with her. But I just kept following her, and she would check in on me and see how I was doing, and we would chat now and then. And then she put me in a personal development 5-day group, and it literally was like a light bulb for me of, you put all your effort into helping other people and being a mom and being a wife. Why not you? Why not put some effort into me? 30 minutes a day. Like, that's it. Are you kidding? How much time do you spend preparing your kids' lunch? Or if you don't have kids, how much time do you spend putting makeup on and getting ready? Or, you know, just doing those silly things, watching TV? Do you have 30 minutes to be the best version of you can be? And so I started to think about that, and why not me? And why can't I do that? And so I said to my coach, I said, you know what, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. And so she was like, okay, let's do it. And I said, but I'm not ready for a 5-day-a-week or a 7-day-a-week, and so she said, so let's talk about what you can do. And so I started with 3 days a week, you guys. Like, that was it, because that's what I could commit to, and that's totally okay. So I started drinking Shakeology, which has been amazing for me, because not only does it give me huge energy, but I am a sugar and carb girl. Love them. And it has totally helped my cravings so much. So when I don't drink them for some reason, if I don't have my shake for a day for whatever reason, there is a noticeable difference for me in my craving for sweets. So I started drinking my Shakeology. I was working out 3 days a week, and I was in a challenge group, so I had accountability and support from these amazing other women. Some coaches, some just challengers like me, and I loved it. And I ended up loving it so much that, you know, Summer said to me, my coach, said to me, do you want to sign up as a coach? Because I think you'd be amazing. And of course I struggled with that, because I have like 80 more pounds to 100 more pounds to lose. How can I be a coach? But you know, she really reassured me that everyone's in a different place in their journey and we can all inspire. So I appreciate you trusting me to help you on your journey. So my journey started with 3 days a week in Shakeology, and it was amazing. And then it was 5 days a week in Shakeology. And then I decided to do the 21-day fix extreme. And I committed to that 7 days a week for 21 days, and I did it. And I literally started to cry when the last workout ended, because I had never completed something that difficult in my whole life when it came to my fitness. So it was huge for me. But the challenge groups really, you guys, they provide such an amazing support system. I love Beachbody because Beachbody is not about selling a product. Yes, we have tools. Yes, I use Shakeology. Yes, I use 21-Day Fix, T25, PiYo. I also run. I also get to play with my kids now without being winded, and we do so much more since I started this. In my last challenge group, I lost 21.5 inches in 60 days. So our challenge groups are 30 to 60 days. They're amazingly supportive and wonderful. We get to get meal plan ideas from each other when we're struggling. And yes, coaches, we struggle too. We get to reach out for help from challengers and other coaches. So you have daily accountability, daily support, plus you will have me in your corner, and I will have talked to you about what do you need. When you're feeling less motivated, how can I help you? We will decide all of that together. We will come up with a plan. So your journey is yours. It doesn't have to look like mine. It doesn't have to look like the next person's. You are going to be amazing, because why not you? You are so worth it. Thank you so much for trusting me, and I'm so excited to do this with you.